set to kick off.
Set to go.
All right,
EA
go.
Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Shit. Guys, I'm sorry. You guys, I got cut up watching Grey's Anatomy. Holy shit.
so
McDreamy came back. It was gnarly.
God.
I have three. Three.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
Yeah,
shit.
He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Oh, man.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Aye.
That's 4. Okay, Mike go 4, Keith go 3, I go 2, Gene's go 1.
I love when you take charge, man. 4.
2.
1.
Ball at the 24 and a second and
I
11.
put my cat. I gotta take a picture. I'll be right back. I did.
Here's Haskins
It's
out of
got
the
a
gun. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first.
Los Angeles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
All right. I'm back a lot
So they
quicker,
had the big loss on that
I got a
first
funny
down
picture
pass
from you.
play. And facing a 2nd and long.
My cat. All right, I'm gonna post it.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he slips it past the 45 before being tackled.
Here's
16
2
yards,
pictures
a
of Kitters.
first down.
How best to describe that
She
one?
loves that
I'd say
goddamn
right down
box
Broadway
today.
on that
The
run.
box.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot
So,
of between the tackles.
see, this is how she's
Well, he's
gonna get
enjoying
out.
things so far here this afternoon.
We'll just
Sees a
jump out.
crease and bursts through it.
Right.
Right, solid game.
Probably gonna split and then she'll fall.
Out to his left.
That's hilarious.
And that is
How can you get into
incomplete
that
here.
now?
Well,
They've
so
given
all
up
right,
a few first downs
so
on this drive, but
Fox,
getting
I
the
put next to
incompletion
Fire,
there,
next to
that should
Cat.
give them something to build on and maybe turn
I was
the
trying to see
tide.
which one she'd fall into. I was trying to see which one she. No, it was the science test to see which one she preferred. Would you prefer the bed or the box? She got in the
Throwing
box.
again.
And then
Haskins.
Oh, fuck me.
Left side
I
here to
got the box
Sanders.
into here.
And they're well past
a
midfield,
moment
just a
when you're
yard or
aiming,
two
and I
shy
put
of
the
the
box
40.
right there.
It's a first down on a
So
gain
I
of
put the box
10.
where it's at.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they? As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. On play action, Haskins.
Oh,
And
catch
that's
the
gonna be
ball.
incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
All right, guys. Pretty
That's
good.
one of
I
those
had a
plays where it's
defensive
hard
stop.
to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's
All right,
coming,
Mike.
let alone getting 2 hands hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Excellent placement. And off that bounce throw, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy.
Okay, Mike,
like, what they do, shorten the
put that into words,
news? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
I'm in the middle of the game.
Say no dumb shit.
I will. No, I will definitely.
We have not gotten
2 yards.
It's all they can only be used for
12.
that.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Barry, you were so goddamn
The
cute.
opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now
Yes,
they'll
we
come
threw
up
this
on
like
2nd
random
and
bed
12.
on our bed. Here. And my dog's in it. Oh,
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Is it a Pomeranian?
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up
His name's Bear.
But there was pressure all around
Her name
him,
is
so the only
Khaleesi.
play was to try and get out of
Oh,
there.
of course.
It was an excellent effort by him just to get back
I
to
call
the
her
line of
Lisi.
scrimmage.
And my cat's technical name is Arya, but I call her Kitters.
Arya.
I call them both Bear, so there's no real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just a problem altogether.
Is that
what?
Facing the
That's
prospect of a
I just
punt
got a
from their own
precision
end zone,
airstrike
they
in
need
the
some
self-move.
cushion. Let's
is
see
that
what they
we were
can do
talking
on
about? Do you
3rd
guys like
down.
what I did there?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Guy going over there to the gas station, Keith, on you.
The 24-yard line.
What happened, Keith? Did you kill him?
Were you inside or were you outside?
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down on a gain of 10. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Look like I can buy it back.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Didn't need to cover.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Wow, this thing has so much kick. You guys
From
here.
the gun, it's Haskins.
That's a fucking legendary gun and it kicks like that. Are you fucking
Looking
kidding me?
end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start
what the
the
fuck
game.
is that?
Now he's gonna have
I'm like, oh, I got a legendary gun. All right, this will
third
be
down
fine.
coming
Nope.
up. Let's see if his confidence can
Yeah,
increase.
easy. Low laser
So
beam.
the failure
Nope,
to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. but that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down. Run goes backwards. Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, my God.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open Morris Metcalf, he's got it. All the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 45-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at the 41. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins.
So much more fun
in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
I mean, that game looks like it's sick.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 6. Sliding out of the, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, wow.
Right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball. On every snap, another nice job there to force an incompletion.
I'd say.
So after the incompletion on first, now
let's
second
go
and
here.
10.
No. What are we doing?
Yeah, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I was saying port or.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
And 10.
Dude, I've been strung out on caffeine like most of the day. So, I got you.
Strung out on you.
And this offense on third down today.
Well, have you guys ever just like not been hungover
This is
after
third
not
and
drinking
10.
the night before, and then you have 2 cups of coffee, and you're like, "Fuck, this is
Out of the
optimal."
gun, they'll look to throw.
There's no way I'm
Third time here, this half it's intercepted.
There's
I'm
no
getting hurt.
way.
I'm
That
getting
catch his body.
Hey, I'll show you Josh Allen.
Another interception, CD, and it
Allen
feels like
is
he's
hurt.
starting to unravel
You
a
can't
little
trade
bit.
And
him.
as you would
You wanna
expect,
do it in
still
the
a
offseason?
work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because
I'll take it
now
back. You with the
his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate
do
whether
kinda miss
you
him.
keep playing him and letting
Dude, I
him
kind of
blast
miss
through it,
DK.
or you
DK
start
belongs
thinking
to me.
about going to his backup.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. Give him
I don't
3
copy
on
the
first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying
I
to
got
dart
another
through.
drop in. I
No
saw,
place for him to go. A
120.
nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Rams.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Let's fucking go. Eat dick,
People
bitch.
always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision,
Shall I
right?
land downtown?
Once he saw the gap,
EDB?
decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play.
How we
Not
feeling?
only did he
How
get
we
good
feeling?
blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin
Mike,
at
all right.
the 25.
Dumb bitch.
25-yard line.
Hey, what the fuck kind of pick was that? What the fuck was that?
The offense back out there
What?
at line
The
ready for their
last
next
2
drive.
picks,
And
the one up, that was
three
illegal
interceptions
contact.
thrown already.
Riley,
Oh my
shut the
God.
fuck up.
That was fucking terrible.
Riley, not all of us beat the Flyers, all right?
Oh, I can't beat. I got lucky on that one.
Fourth time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
That was. I was like, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the ball. I'm like, it's gonna hit the ground, right? And then Miller's right there with one hand. I'm like, oh my
As a
God.
quarterback, but that's going to be one
Oh,
when he
that
flips
was
on the tape,
painful.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
The fuck?
second year,
Okay, well, I'm quickly down.
on the job training, so he's got to take this
I
feedback
don't
that he's
understand
getting,
how I'm
negative
down.
or otherwise.
Yeah, nice throw,
and
Wilson.
turn
Good
it into
job.
positives moving forward.
Tackle made at the 30.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a
got him.
win-win, but if you're
Oh, there's the
offense,
guys
you'll
behind
take
us.
that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit
Oh,
of
well, we'll interrupt you guys' games. I just wanted to talk about that play.
Riley.
The playbook
Riley's
is still
tight. No,
open
Riley's
for the
tight.
coordinator.
Riley's, he's ass, but he's tight.
Ow. Hurtful.
Dude, you hurt you. Do you want to talk about how you hurt me?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You ruined my fucking season, Riley.
I can't do that on purpose.
I offered Tua Tagovailoa for a first-round pick to over half the league, and no one's accepted.
Nobody took him. No one took
If
him.
it makes you feel better, Jason's working my ass right now if it makes you feel better. So.
Oh, what's he doing to your ass?
It's hurting. It's pain.
No, it doesn't make me feel better because I feel like whatever he's doing to you, I should be doing to you.
I mean, yeah, probably. I got lucky. I guess. I don't know.
Alright,
I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
new Madden plan. I gotta get shit canned.
So it looks like
That's what
the
I'm saying.
offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it.
I have bye week. And honestly, I think I'm getting outvoted.
You can't use it.
I think I'm getting outvoted on bye week right now. I think people are choosing bye week over my win.
I totally chose ass instead, but
enjoy.
I chose bye week.
12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
I wish I would choose.
Hey, Jeans.
Yo.
How's Homeboy's mom?
What?
Didn't Riley's mom like go under like?
Throwing now.
Oh, it's good. It's better now.
First down. The left side throw
Dude,
complete
you
to
guys cannot
Adams.
get up.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Ben,
Second
please
and right
explain
at a
why I
yard.
throw picks to pick up.
We've hit the
Dude,
2-minute
are you
mark of
kidding
the
me?
first
You know how many
half.
times I get
10-0
bad ball?
our score.
Or my guy just doesn't do a fucking thing. Don't talk to me about bad picks.
John, can
I
you?
would have been. I'm ready to crack. Mike, I would have been 12-4 last year if bad ball hawk didn't exist. Not 8-8. I can guarantee that.
Oh my God, I hate my defense right now.
3,
It's tired.
1.
Miles
I'm drinking
Sanders,
tall boys, so
he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams
All right, I gotta take a piss. I gotta see where my dog's at, and then I'll be back. That's team, right?
Executed screen passes will result in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost
Ball
get to
at
the
half, I
passer.
just gotta hit a
Then you've got to get the ball
touchdown.
thrown perfectly, whether it's to the
Score.
running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is, and of course the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
He's okay. I'm just getting bad animation.
6-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
Yeah.
you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative,
Yep.
I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Green report.
Yo. Are we doing port?
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
So my fucking cat is a fucking idiot. And
You gotta be
same goddamn.
fucking
Passing
kidding me,
game
dude.
not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
My cat is still
I like
sleeping
what they tried to do there, tried
in
to hit
that
him with
goddamn
something
box.
quick, get the ball in his hands.
on
and
top
hope he
of
could
the
make some
cage
yards after
near the
catch and
fireplace.
pick up a first down.
I walked over to grab my
Able to do
dog,
so
and she's
on
like,
that
meow.
play.
And I was like, fuck you. She's like, meow. And then she just put her head
This
back
is
down.
away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
Survive.
Is it?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go.
I'm gonna be a little
There
short.
is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes
Hey.
everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only
click
work the
in right
sidelines
stick,
hoping to get
correct,
out of bounds.
to send the guy?
Here, the middle of the field's
Right
still available
stick.
because you can call timeout and
Ben,
regroup.
is there people talking
Brings up
about?
2nd and 8.
I heard gay shit. What?
To throw again on second down. Haskins.
What's up, bro?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Henry's got it down on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, it's Haskins. It's Henry. And he's able to take it.
Oh, there's another one.
Before going
Get him, Ben.
He's got no shield. He's got no shield.
5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Down, bitch.
Throwing again, here's Haskins.
That's fucking garbage.
One more
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Haskins back to the air. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Where was he at? Was he upstairs?
Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, my God, that was such a bad pass.
Reception. It's Darnell picking it off, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
For the extra point.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier. As it's returned for 6 points, so as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up.
Which one's he in? We'll wait him out here. Oh, no way. He was the one right across from me.
20-yard line.
Son of a bitch.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
It's complete.
Jordan Love might be the
truth. 40 before being taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half,
he might be my quarterback. He might not be.
Fine, then trade me the other one.
You want Jon Snow?
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Let's go! Banks it through.
He's on the floor.
Ben, you're completely out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach in our EA Sports halftime report.
And what's Jordan?
76. And he's 24.
Like 90.
He's 24.
76, 24-year-old?
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
91.
This taking in about 4
yeah, you've had him for fucking 5 years.
And beyond the 20,
still better than
but not
fucking
by
76.
much. In fact,
It might be worth it to be able to
the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
I've played more years with lefties than I have with throws.
Ben, you haven't won with a lefty though.
I'm aware of that, Mike. I'm just saying.
That's not a good argument.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying it to my end.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Lefty
and fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
Dude, Love is like 10 times better than Snow.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I've noticed a significant difference.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun. Love. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Going back to Love. Yeah, he rifles one. It's intercepted. Picking it up. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
We're actually in a kind of a...
Now a carry for Sanders. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At their 49-yard line.
Down.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Take it in at the 11. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Come on, Eagles. I know there's no fucking tattoo shop still open.
Love from the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Oh, you said tomorrow.
3rd and long for Love. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. And on now is the punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Well, to win one-on-ones, you either need speed or you need physicality.
I have both in Metcalf, but he doesn't win.
He's not winning. Oh, well.
touchdown.
Los Angeles.
You guys fail?
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And
this shit
incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have point.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Dude, one of my good friends was a program developer for it. He builds like the environment on that game. One of the levels on the new Cold War.
Oh, that's dope.
What are we playing,
comes
boys?
flying in from safety for the sack.
What are you playing? Brings up 3rd
Wow.
down.
Fuck no.
No? I was telling Mike, one of my like close friends from camp is a program developer. He builds the environment on my game.
What a shit job.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Yeah. He builds the world.
Which game?
Cold War. He builds the world.
Operating from the gun.
Can I get a PI? He fucking hit me way before the ball got there.
All over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Marcus Williams.
No, Keith, I'm actually not going to play.
They are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ryan Tannehill. Okay, I'm winning this game.
So the Eagles are trying to get
Set
a
to begin
trade.
their next drive, the Rams offense
Eagles
at the
offered.
line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see
who's
if they
this?
can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people
Jason,
away.
you sound so
they want to run
advanced.
their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
21-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they
No, I agree. I think anywhere up to 800 is acceptable.
First down to his left. And that's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got
Say how
outside the
white
pocket,
it is?
realized he had
Shut up,
nothing.
Mike.
Just chucked it free.
My
Live to
question.
fight another down, right?
Mike, I'm a man who likes white.
From the gun,
Not
Haskins on 3rd
by
down.
definition.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Rams.
Is that the guy who just played
as
this
he'll
last
punt it
week?
away for the
He had to
4th
have just
time
played because
today.
I just talked to Jay Dizzle
Taken in
2
at
hours
the
ago.
22.
All right, so should we quick bake? That's my fear is that guys quit.
And the offense will take
75 to
with the
32.
new set
Then
of
pick the whole NFC.
The
let's
offense
kick,
back
let's
out
kick
there
Baker.
at the line, ready for their next drive.
I'll
They
kick
had
down,
a
and
punt
I'll-
last time. It has not been a very fruitful game
That's
offensively
why,
thus far.
dude, that's literally what I said to him. I
Made a
said,
trip
hey,
to the
man,
red zone.
And I
you
know
don't need
that
it when
everyone's
you're up
going crazy
48
on that
points. You need
sideline because that
And he fires one that's intercepted. Williams
Dude,
I have no idea.
I'm telling you, Glenn does the same shit though, and so does Mo.
They're both.
No, they're your friends. That's the difference.
Yeah.
No, Glenn
And
has
what- and they
never
also own
beaten
it.
anyone 78 to 35 consistently.
While doing all that shit.
Yeah,
It's the same
different.
thing.
It's different when you do that
It's not.
shit and it's like a close game. Like, if it's a close game, it makes sense.
Maybe not a touchdown.
No, Glenn has had a huge lead doing that
Lose a
shit.
yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's kind of on you, Mike.
No, oh, now it's on me? No, it's on the fucking user, whoever it is. It doesn't fucking matter.
No, come on. Are you? Is that serious, Mike?
That's
Glenn has
I'm-
never had more than a 14-point lead on anybody.
Time or what the case was.
When Glenn was
Okay.
cheesing everybody with the fucking run game, and then we're throwing picks and shit, and then he just starts doing dumb shit.
Dude, he
You
still
know,
went like 10-6. He did do well.
19 yards to pick up
He
there.
did
Move the
do well.
chains.
I'm just saying, it doesn't matter if he wins or he doesn't win. If it's doing the same shit, you can't get mad at someone for doing the same shit.
I can get mad at Baco. I don't think he belongs in the league. I think he's terrible. I think he's a cancer.
I agree he is a cancer, but I'm saying you can't blame him running up the score or doing that shit because JG runs up the score, Glenn does that dumb shit, Mo does that dumb shit. Like, you can't get mad at one person to do it.
I told Homeboy not do that specific. Not.
He just messaged me and he says, like, I'm breaking big runs and chewing clock. What should I do? Should I just fall down or should I score? I'm like, how about you just don't run these plays that are going to score you?
And he made the Lions quit because my whole issue is if he starts making guys quit, that's it.
I agree.
Kick him. I'll send him a message. See if he
No, you don't even need to do anything. Just fucking block him and kick him.
I don't have to block him. I'll
They're
just
sitting pretty
message him
now
and say,
as
hey,
the
bitch.
lead grows even further.
No, I wouldn't say that.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks,
Yeah, I'd much rather keep
says
Lions.
to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point.
No, I
piece of
agree.
cake.
Lions,
saying.
he hasn't left the league. He's still in the league.
But kicking a field goal
No,
long
and
distance,
hey, I tried to message him to try to trade him to it. He's like, no, dude, sorry, I just found a good quarterback I like. I'm ready to roll. You got Trubisky. Yeah, he's not the best quarterback, but at least he's a quarterback.
Hey, Andrew made Trubisky a fucking god, so.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
No, he's
They've got to
not.
dig down
Not
deep.
in the
They need something right now. Really anything
Not
to
even,
cling
not
on
even
to.
like when you play him. Run cheap.
join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive
so let's kick,
coordinator.
Andrew knows exactly what he's doing.
Getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming
Right?
in and just
He's a huge dick sucker, right?
wake up.
Nope,
Let's
he
get
came out of
moving,
nowhere. That was
guys.
different.
I'm kind of glad
Oh,
we weren't in there.
I thought that was Jason.
I mean, you think you might have turned
He is
around.
Jason.
Whatever was said hasn't been working. And we brought down what's going to turn out to be the final play
Jason.
of this third quarter. Welcome back live to Orlando. And this
Rocky
is a
League?
blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very
yes.
one-sided
Who
affair.
streamed that game?
So here's a 1st and
Let me go
10
see.
at the
Jason,
38.
can you kick Baco?
From the gun. Love.
Yeah, well, didn't you just say that?
Let me watch the film. Let me watch the film.
Jason, didn't you just say that
Football and have it at
the
the 36-yard line.
Lions are gonna quit. I'd rather
Yeah.
the Lions stay and we boot
Hey,
Bacon.
why?
On first down, Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a gain of 13. First down
Fair enough.
Rams.
Shit, that's the kind of guy I like
to
in
be
our league, though.
satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run,
Wait, but I kind of
a first
like
down, he's the guy they've turned
that
to, and it doesn't matter
mentality.
what the defense thinks. They've
God
got
damn.
the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A nice run there by Sanders on first down as he'll wind up with a gain of about 7 before he's brought down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Miles Sanders with his third touchdown.
I mean, to be fair, Lions threw 8 interceptions
on the year as his guys continue to put this one out.
Y'all like
reach.
coming down on the kid
Extra
for no
point
reason.
right down
I'm
the
not going
middle.
to say no reason, but
No,
excessively coming down on him.
It's definitely not no reason.
Hey, it's a lot of it's a culture thing. The guy does not.
I agree. Culture-wise, I agree.
So if he doesn't fit right now, he doesn't fit yesterday or the day before, why is he going to fit?
He'll be stopped right around where
Yeah, and if it's the thing, it's literally been every day for the last now 3 days.
There's always been shit. There's always been shit.
Some kind of shit.
Exactly.
The offense back out there at the line,
we
ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 76 yards. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Jason's already in the league.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Jason, Duke.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pin.
Yeah, and it's hard to do.
Yeah, I do. One.
I do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch.
I don't know what we're doing anymore. Ben.
This game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pin? You know the things they give us. Bacon.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So my son's definitely 9, and I've known Jason for about a year and a half now.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
Don't see how
he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
So let's see, that would be what, 3 users we can advertise, right?
Yep. And every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's probably
all he had to do was throw.
You took the work, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And get a fourth-quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now a dump off here complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Just like we were saying.
Good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21-yard line.
Yeah, the Vikings
on 1st and 10, Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Week 7.
Still, ended up with a solid game.
Week 6, you don't have a game. So waiting until week 7 really doesn't do anything for us.
Mike, I'm going to resign him.
Second down, Love.
I made you a fucking offer.
And you said 1, 2,
and Love, which actually now can be Snow.
And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Who's the best one?
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right.
I honestly don't know.
I knew it was 91 and 1.
I mean 81 and 82. Sorry,
and the lead's down to 24.
It's not a difference. It's 81.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Which one do you want?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's it's caught out on the left side. 20, 10, touchdown LA. Davante Adams with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun. Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. And
No, yeah,
got to be
saying.
there right now.
Not,
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
I said Zeitler's on the block. But
to throw again. Love.
I don't even care.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Another run with Sanders. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
The ball carrier.
Go like the Reddit post.
Get
to pump that shit.
It's a gain of a yard.
The Rams on 3rd down. A very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the game real quick.
Here's Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
Game.
We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't